Irwins.
Are you ready for this?
Are you ready for this?
So, the Irwin children, Bindi and Robert, have grown up in the public eye as the lovable kids of the late, great conservationist and larrikin Steve Irwin. From a young age, many of us have watched them mature and continue their dad's legacy on a number of different reality shows. Produced for Animal Planet, Crikey, It's the Irwins is the most recent, and by this time Robert, the younger sibling, is at that age when, in Australia, you get taught how to drive. Now, to fulfil their father's wishes, and of course capitalise on his legacy, the show depicts a segment in which Bindi teaches Robert to drive in a vehicle that's said to be
It's Dad's old Ute. It's over 20 years old. It's got a lot of miles on it.
Now, let's watch this segment and see if we can pick up something a little odd.
It's hard to get traction.
It's over 20 years old. It's got a lot of miles on it.
Okay, let's just hang on a minute. Dad's old Ute, as shown here, is a Toyota Land Cruiser. But Dad's old Ute? Well, here, it's a Nissan Patrol, something that I would consider to be especially not a Toyota Land Cruiser. But that's not the end of it. Let's keep it rolling.
It's a hazardous route. These edges could easily give way.
Ah, now we've got Dad's old Ute number 3, a Toyota Hilux.
It's over 20 years old. It's got a lot of miles on it.
Now at this point, you have to start to wonder exactly how smart that Eureka Productions, the company that made this, thinks its target audience is. Now maybe there's a heartwarming tale at the bottom of this, but for the eagle-eyed viewer, it's a bit disconcerting when the footage you see doesn't exactly work out with what you're being told. Maybe it's a childlike representation of every beat-up white ute being the same thing. Does it matter that Dad's old Ute is actually at least 3 utes? Or maybe the legend of Steve Irwin is just that he genericises everything around him into the image of Aussie bushman out in the scrub. Oh, and did I make you think there were just 3 different vehicles in this film about supposedly one old Ute?
Oh my goodness, no.